Welcome to the Season 2, Episode 10 of Teed Up, where everyone's a sports expert.
A podcast that makes you care about sports.
We're an original podcast created and produced by Long Beach State's student-run newspaper, the Daily 49er. I'm Naoki.
I'm Matty G.
So with the NBA season just in its infancy, we're about a couple weeks in now. We brought in two returning guests who have been here before. Why don't you guys reintroduce yourselves to the people?
I'm Matthew Coleman. I work for the Daily 49er as a sports assistant, and then I also work for Long Beach State Athletics.
What's up, guys? My fourth time here?
Yeah?
I'm damn near a host now, guys, honestly.
Yeah, you know what?
Going for my seat.
Honestly, yeah. What's up, guys? This is Maher. I work for the Daily 49er as well. I'm the social media assistant. And yeah, it's good to be back. Good to be back with the lads, for sure.
We're going to talk some hoops today. But before we get to some hoops, professional hoops, let's talk about some college hoops. Me and Maddie, we were there last night. Men's home opener against Cal Lutheran. Look, with all due respect to Cal Lutheran.
What are they, D3?
They're D3.
D3.
But no, look, listen. We're not gonna, this isn't a Cal Lutheran slander.
Clowning on a school already.
No.
You know men's basketball's back if we're clowning on
You
people.
just started, mate. Yeah.
Let's just be glad that it's not our team.
Our
that's
team
getting
getting
clowned.
clowned this semester.
Okay.
Yeah.
But in a dominating win, 107-63, I don't think we've cracked 100 points often. I don't think we've done it a whole lot.
That's what I was asking you about.
Yeah, I don't think it doesn't happen, at least in regular competition,
Yeah.
right? Why y'all laughing?
I mean,
You
this
said
year,
regular competition. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
this year we're hoping to shoot a lot more hoops and bricks.
Yeah, we want to be like above 50% from the field as a team.
So, okay.
You know,
Fair.
but
Things look good last night, though.
Right.
things
Regular
they
competition.
look really good. I wrote the piece last night about like the 5 takeaways from last night's game. One of the big ones that I saw was that some of the newcomers that have come on from this offseason, Stanford transfer Issa Silva,
Mhm.
Alabama A&M transfer Messiah Thompson, and
Mhm.
freshman Derrick Rose.
Mhm.
They all looked really, really good. Really, really good. Issa was in the starting lineup, starting over AJ George last night at the one spot. Provided that offensive stability that was lacking a lot last year, especially like in late game execution where things can get frantic and the pressure and everything can get a little bit overwhelming. But Issa
Yeah.
provides that steady hand for the offense, and he is delivering on the promise of what he said in the offseason before the season started, which was he kind of wanted this to be more showtime and entertaining and fun and high energy. I'm telling you, and you asked me this the other day, or was it you or him? Abubakar Traore at the point guard.
Oh, I asked you that, yeah.
In the lead guard, he was throwing some no-look passes. Like Abubakar Traore throwing no-look passes to Lucina Traore and getting dunks. That was one of the big things that I saw. And Messiah Thompson leading that second unit with
The Ivorian magic.
dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Honestly,
you know, he was.
the Ivorian magic, dude.
I love that, dude. And Messiah and Derrick Lewis leading that second unit, providing some offense and some defensive effort, helping guys like Jeffrey Yan, Amari Stroud, Maddox Munson get some easy buckets here and there. I mean, Maddox. I'm telling you right now, I really wanted Maddox to score an open play so badly. He was like,
I think he had a few points, but they were all from the
They were from
free
the
throw
line.
down at the end, yeah.
Do you remember the spot where he like took like his like first or second layup in the first half? He had like the little like lay where he like kind of bumped into the defender and like shot like a little mini floater, and he just went like hit all parts of the room. And it was like, oh,
The fans are backing my guy.
dude,
Wow.
he's gonna be the Toby Rodegar replacement this year.
That's what I've been saying, yeah. No
could
more
be
Toby.
Could be Derrick Lewis. He was really good
coming off the bench.
high energy. He has some and ones, some high energy and ones getting on the floor. One big thing that happened last night, Jason Hart's Jr.'s ejection. He got ejected last night. He tripped up a Cal Lutheran player on a loose ball. Like it was called a flagrant 2. Flagrant 2. I don't think I've ever seen a flagrant 2 in a college basketball game. Here alone.
In an exhibition game between a D1 team and a D3 team, yeah.
That was so mind-boggling to me. Like, why would you do? Why?
It happens, Tensions get up, you know what I mean? And you're in a game, you're competitive, things can happen.
I don't know.
Not saying it's smart.
Yeah.
It can happen, though.
Rivalry.
Rivalry for sure.
There you
Big
go.
rivalry.
Hey, rivalry
On the
for
come
sure.
up.
It's not a rivalry, bro.
Check the scoreboard.
Check the scoreboard. But Lucina Traore led the team in points and rebounds with 18 and 7.
Yeah.
And like I said, the newcomers looked really, really good. The returners looked good. Marcus Ahonis, efficient night.
Woo. I have one note I want to make of the game.
Okay.
You're also in good form.
Hmm?
You're in Dan Monson's head already. kind of
Yeah.
got to the mind of Dan Watson, I heard during the interview.
I did in the press conference. I asked about some of the half court defensive schemes that the Beach were executing, but not necessarily that was supposed to be implemented. And I
Right.
asked him about it, and he's like, "Yeah, like that was a point of, like he was like getting on the team about it, and throughout the first half and the second half, like why are they helping so aggressively off one pass away and collapsing on drives to the basket too much and leaving wide open threes for the
Yeah.
Cal Lutheran shooters? They put up 28 threes yesterday. That's not supposed to happen against a D3 team that's supposed to be putting up that many threes. Thank goodness they missed a lot of them. And
They also shot 31 free throws.
that's what I was
which
about to say.
yeah.
They got really, really handsy, really like try to, swipe out the ball a lot, and that got them a lot of foul calls on them. And like 31 free throws for a D3 team is, I mean, like I said, no disrespect,
Yeah.
but that's insane. That's something that you expect out of like a USC or like a
Right.
Big
Yeah.
Five school to be drawing that many fouls.
Right.
Luckily, they do have some games before they get into some of those bigger contests with San Diego State, and then they go to Ann Arbor, play the Wolverines, play USC. They open up the regular season Tuesday at Portland State, and then they play some other ones that, hopefully you could kind of ease into some of those bigger contests where you got to limit the fouling. You got to play better defense without fouling. So we'll see.
Well, another big thing, Jadon Jones went 5 of 6 from 3. He caught
he's shooting
fire
it.
in
Yeah.
that first half. Like by like the third or fourth, I want to say by the fourth or fifth three, he was like looking at the crowd like, why is no one guarding me? Like, why? How is no one stopping me?
Yeah, I think he finished with, what was it?
17?
Yeah, 17 points
Yeah.
on 5 made threes.
He made like 2 or 3 straight like in that first half. So he also looked really good. I think defensively as well, we incorporated that full court press in certain parts of the game, which I thought was really like, it had mixed results. And like I said, once they got to the half court, it got a little bit testy for the defensive line right there. And like you said, they start their road trip against Portland, and I think they got to tune up some things in terms of like they got to fix some of those little mistakes that were prominent this past game.
Yeah.
Because then
I mean, that's exactly what the exhibition game was for, just nailing in some of those last minute things. Final tune-up game, you get it against a team you're supposed to win by 40 points by. So
exactly.
Can we give a quick round of applause to just the difference in our talk about basketball this semester? So it's very educated compared to last semester.
Oh yeah, we're already off to a hot start with
Lack of
men's
I love
hoops.
hearing
Lack of
actual
hoop
hoops
knowledge?
talk. I don't know hoops.
No.
Sonny would only talk about the misses.
Yeah.
Misses and
No
breaks.
stats were being pulled. I mean, they were, but like they're using the worst way possible. Now we got
Exactly.
schemes, a bit of everything being said.
Yeah.
Come on, mate.
That's what this show's supposed to be, you know. Look, Sonny, I love you, bro. Me and Maddie, we all have so much love for you, but
Big Montana guy.
big. But now we have some actual really good discussions. We're not just crapping. We're not just crapping on people this year.
so
Yeah.
excited.
Marcus, if you keep playing how you're playing, you're gonna get good
He's
things
gonna be
out
a friend of
Tito.
the pod, but like in the actual meaning.
Come on the show. Come on the show. We'd love to have you when Sonny comes back in town. All right. With that being said, let's get into some NBA basketball here.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we start with the guy with the jersey on here?
Warriors. all right. Let me get on my soapbox. 'Cause,
Hey,
I mean, for the past 10 years, me and all normal Warrior fans have hated Chris Paul with a passion. But this year, he's turning things around, and it's looked really good. Some notable things. We won 11 road games. First of all, we're 4-1. We're looking good. We start the in-season tournament tonight. We won 11 road games last year. We won 3 in the first week. That's already,
that's an improvement.
That's an improvement. I don't think we're going to win 8 road games the rest of the year, so it's going to be the over on that. And then another big thing for us was the non-Steph minutes. Once Steph went onto the bench last year and rest, we'd completely go into shambles. So I think the addition of Chris Paul, I said before the season, if he could just stabilize the second unit, help the young guys grow, Kuminga, Moody, the addition of Dario Saric, like
Dude.
role player, but he's like a mixture of like Otto Porter and Nemanja Bjelica, like in terms Bjelica in terms of like helping us off the bench. He's been big. That second unit, and we allow Steph to like get minutes of rest without coming in back in the game down by 10. So that's been huge. And then just Chris Paul, he's nicknamed Point God because the basketball IQ is just huge. I mean, it's a lot higher than Jordan Poole. So limiting turnovers, that's been huge for us. So I've been loving it. So I'm excited.
Can he hit the shot when the girls are watching?
That's a big question.
That's all I know about Jordan
Jordan
Poole.
Poole went away in the playoffs last year. Zendaya was in the crowd during one of those games. She's a Warriors fan. He cannot hit a shot.
She's got
It's
a ring
over.
on it.
It's over.
She's got a ring on it.
She does.
Jordan Poole's a classy man.
Shout out Tom Holland, mate.
Chris Paul got married. He's married and got kids. You don't got to worry about the girls in the building, bro. He's doing it for the family.
And he's got a State Farm commercial too, so hey.
State Farm doesn't mean
Cliff Paul.
everything.
Shout
Take care.
Paul,
out
mate.
Cliff Paul.
You know?
He's doing it for his brother Cliff.
Yep.
For his twin brother Cliff. I mean, we had somebody here that wasn't a believer of the Chris Paul experiment in Golden State.
I mean, honestly, I wasn't. 5 games in, so far so good. But it's only 5 games in. Let's stress that out. Okay, we've seen stranger things in 5 games. Let's wait till the end of the season. We'll see where this goes.
The only thing I'm obviously nervous about is just the injury, like history of Chris Paul.
That's what I'm saying. That's
a thing.
That's
but
primarily what I'm saying. Wait till the end of the season because Chris Paul has shown to be unreliable
But
when it really, really matters the most.
he's also never played with another point guard that's better than him that is playing the majority of the minutes. So
That won't prevent it, but still, regardless of that, he's still an injury-prone player. Those
yeah, but
minutes
he's
will
not
still
gonna
be-
he's not gonna
Yeah.
be playing big minutes every night
Well,
because you have Steph Curry.
That is
and
true, but injury-prone player is an injury-prone player. You can
Yeah.
get injured. You can
Yeah.
get injured at any given minute, whether it's a second on the.
I'm
court
trying my
or-
hardest to believe
I
in Chris
know,
Paul.
I know,
I've
I
been
know.
one of these people that
I
just
know,
cannot get on the
mate.
Chris Paul.
I know. It's
train.
just it's. I mean, so far so good, as you said, because we've spoken about this off camera, off air, by him, leading that second unit, being I guess the anchor for the team. But like I said, like it's early days, 5 games in. Let's give it out. Let's wait and see where this goes.
Wait, they're 5 games in and playing a tournament.
Yeah.
In-season tournament.
Yes.
It's like the NBA's FA Cup.
This is a joke of a
That's
league.
another-
that's another thing going into it. How do you
Yeah.
guys feel about the in-season tournament?
This seems like a joke of a league.
Yeah.
Hey yo.
This is like some MLS level stuff. I'm not gonna lie. For like pro sports league in North America, that's not called the MLS to be doing in season tournaments.
It's a quick
I
money
know,
grab, isn't
right.
it?
It is.
It's a quick money grab. That's all it is,
Like
honestly.
5 games into the year,
Yeah.
at
It's
least
just-
get for like 30.
The lack of
It's like
incentive to
30.
play
Yeah.
is just
It's crazy.
it's
Yeah.
ugh.
Get rid of an all-star break for it. I don't know.
Yeah, honestly. I mean, what's the All-Star break for then if you got these in-season tournament going around?
Hot take. I like the NBA All-Star game.
I love it.
Like people hate on it.
Don't
Like
like-
I get it. It's not competitive, but
Yeah.
you're seeing like the best players
That's
in the
true.
world.
I just think the current
play an
format is a bit
exhibition
weird.
game.
I like the East versus West format.
Oh yeah, I love that too.
The- the bring-
I'm
yeah.
done with the
Yeah,
team captains
exactly,
picking teams. Like
yeah.
East and West is balanced now.
There you
like,
go. That was
Yeah.
a lot better, for sure.
I like All-Star Weekend and in the All-Star break. With the in-season tournament, it's new. So people are hating because
I've
it's
got-
new.
Yeah, I've got actually a bigger hot take than that.
Okay.
The Celebrity All-Star game is better.
Then the actual All-Star game. That's not that far
It's
off.
better
you
than
know?
the dunk contest. The dunk
You
contest
know what?
is
I was gonna
it's-
say the 3-point contest because I know people have a little bit worried of that because 3-point contest to me right only gets entertaining when someone goes crazy right when they hit,
when you
like,
have Steph and Clay in the
they,
I
pretty
like
much,
people go ice
pretty
cold.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we've seen that.
I think
seen
it's
that.
funny.
We've seen that way too many times. I
Yeah.
feel like, players going up there being ice cold. So yeah, shout out Celebrity All-Star game. It gets way too much hate. It's a great game.
Has Adam Sandler played in the Celebrity All-Star game?
No,
I don't
sure
think he
he-
has.
I don't think so.
He's a real
It'd be
hooper.
unfair.
Get
Yeah,
him
I
in
mean,
there.
Put him in a real All-Star game, mate. He's too good for the Celebrity All-Star
I
game.
feel like he could hoop.
Oh, he can hoop.
No,
He
like
can
I'm
hoop.
saying in the NBA.
He's
Yeah, no,
played
okay,
pickup with
maybe,
Michael
mate.
Jordan before.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
there you go,
he's
mate.
playing. He was playing like off-season pickups with like Trey Young and like
Yeah,
actual
I
NBA
saw
level
that.
talents. Like,
Listen, Adam Sandler,
like
mate.
he's a hooper.
He is.
I don't know. I just think that people are hating on the in-season tournament because it is so new.
Yeah.
It's like a weird thing.
Yeah.
It's I don't know, it's tough. I mean, as a Warriors fan, especially with our senior citizen squad, like the thing is, like if you win these games, you're gonna play like I think it's like 3 extra games or
Yeah.
two or 3 extra games. Like
Right.
I don't really like want that. I mean, that's just more risk for injury.
And,
It is,
and the league
it
just
is.
put in that policy for resting healthy all-stars, and it's like now
Exactly.
you're having to play extra games that
Yeah.
they could be using that time to rest for.
Money grab.
This year, from the summer till now, has been the season of big trades. Damian Lillard in the offseason, Drew Holiday going to Boston, Kristaps Porzingis coming to Boston. Now we just saw James Harden come here to Los Angeles, join the Clippers in a really massive trade that
Very big trade.
was I will be honest, was a little bit overdue. I didn't think he was going to play out this season with the Sixers.
Yeah.
And if he was, it was only going to stunt the growth of Tyrese Maxey
For sure.
and not fully maximize what that Philly team could do. Honestly, as a Celtics fan, I could give a crap about the Sixers. Like, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if they have LeBron, Joel Embiid, and Kevin Durant. They're still gonna lose to the Celtics because there's a couple guarantees in this life as death taxes and the Sixers losing to the Celtics in the playoffs.
Hey, I agree.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, I agree with that.
I was telling you this the other day. The Sixers getting James Harden does not move the Sixers. The Clippers getting James Harden does not move the needle for me all that much.
I still think they're in that like second tier of like title contenders. It's not 2019 anymore. Like people need to calm down with they got Russell Westbrook, they got James Harden, they got Kawhi Leonard,
you got Paul George.
Exactly. James Harden has given us 15 years of evidence that he flames out in the playoffs every single year. He's gonna have those 2 good months in the regular season where he looks like MVP James Harden. He's gonna put up 10 assists. He's gonna score 30 points. He can still do that. It's just I don't believe that in the playoffs. For a franchise that has given us, 60 years of evidence that they flame out in the playoffs, it's, I don't know, cursed franchise.
I'll be honest, I hate James Harden.
Whoa.
I'm just going to come out and say it. I do not like you, James Harden.
Wow.
I think James Harden is everything that's wrong with the professional athlete nowadays.
Wow.
You know? Just
That's
the
crazy.
pouting, the complaining.
That's
I
true.
want this, I want that. Mate, listen, just play basketball.
When you
That's
give
what
up
we want
on
you to do. You know? I mean, the fact that, even what he said, against you lot, the fact that he can go score 40 points in one game and then score 6 points in the following game, to me, is just absolutely mind-boggling.
As a former league MVP, a top 75 player as
You
well.
know, like, that is just absolutely...
he's good, but I mean, peak James Harden, even still then, people hated the way he played. It was ugly
James
getting to the line
performances.
20 times a game.
Peak James Harden and peak Houston Rockets were pushing the KD at times.
I don't want to ever
Warriors.
hear the Rockets could have beat the Warriors because we
could've.
saw the very next year Kevin Durant goes down and they got their whole squad there. We don't have KD and we beat him in 6 in
Mate,
Houston.
you gotta be fair, mate. They had you guys down 3-2 in Game 6. Okay.
Yeah, and then they missed 27 straight threes.
They
That is a
did.
great choke job.
That, to be fair.
You know what? To be fair, he's got me at that point.
got you there, bro.
That is a
got you
great
there, bro.
job.
I like
But
Chris
see-
Paul now, though.
But see, we
He
do. They go
looks
down.
good.
Though.
Point guard.
Yeah, he's point guard for real. Yep.
So I got a question for you, Maher.
Okay.
Who is playing in the World Series this year?
The Texas Rangers
Mm-hmm.
and the Diamondbacks.
Yes.
Ooh.
What do you know about the Arizona Diamondbacks, specifically their dessert menu for this World Series?
It's gotta be bananas, mate.
Not just bananas,
Uh-oh.
the gargantuan. Baseball's biggest banana split.
Oh my God.
It kind of looked bad. I thought personally it was going too far. But yeah, it had double scoops of vanilla, chocolate, strawberry ice cream, banana brulee, caramel, hot fudge, berry sauce, whipped cream, maraschino cherries, chocolate covered strawberries, toffee, and waffle cookies.
Can we have that for the thing at the end?
I
of the
hope Matt treats us that
I
kindly.
hope
Can we
to.
please?
Yes.
Matt Ryan, hook us up.
Invite me back for that episode.
I think you wanted to come on, yeah?
I did, yes.
Perfect.
We gotta start like curating a list of the people that want to come on the last.
Let's just get
episode.
everyone.
Honestly,
Do it.
mate. A little reunion.
Whole newsroom.
No news.
Are you down?
I'm down.
Let's do it.
He's got to be down.
And then the other one, I'm actually going to let everyone else help me with this one because I didn't do the research at all.
Okay.
I just knew this was one Naoki wanted.
Yeah.
Banana Boat Crew.
Yeah.
What even is it?
So it comes essentially this very iconic off-season photo with
Mhm.
Chris Paul,
Yeah.
Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, and Dwayne Wade's wife Gabrielle Union all sharing one banana boat in the middle. What was it, like the Caribbean?
Yeah. It's literally what it sounds like it is, a
Yeah.
banana boat.
So then from there, it stemmed from the off-season gathering of LeBron, D Wade, Chris Paul, and eventually Carmelo Anthony,
Yeah, he
and they would
joined
be named the Banana Boat Crew.
Mhm.
And they would get together in the offseason for like a couple years, like throughout LeBron's years in Miami, more specifically. And I remember that that's just like it's so iconic. Like it's super iconic.
How could it not be, mate?
Can we do an episode on a banana boat, Aiden? Damn.
Damn.
Oh well.
We
it's okay.
tried. We tried.
A
Well,
summer episode.
there you go.
Filmed in the school pool.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, at the Ken Lindley Aquatic Center.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that would be lovely.
Yeah,
oh, my
let's-
goodness.
let's
We
do
could
it.
interview the water polo coach.
On a banana boat.
On
a
a
banana
banana boat.
On a banana boat. So we're gonna try something new today.
Yes.
And we're gonna do a little bit of bring in some different aspects of of life here, right? Go a little bit off the rails here for a second. Okay?
Now's your time.
Now,
That was my time to shine.
we're gonna get into some of our favorite NBA referenced rap lyrics. So,
Yeah.
Maddie C, why don't you start us out with your first rap lyric?
I'm gonna start it off with the jersey I wore today.
Okay.
There's no way I'm gonna say the title of the song, but Psycho, I'm liable to go Michael. Take your pick. Jackson, Tyson, Jordan. Game 6, Clay. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, Jay-Z.
Maher,
I
what's
mean, you know, my one is the famous D Rose. D Rose.
your
D Rose.
Okay.
D Rose.
D Rose.
Who sings that one?
D Rose.
D Rose.
100 on my
Lil Pump.
wrist.
100 on my wrist. D Rose. D Rose. D Rose. Yeah, Lil Pump D Rose, man. That is possibly the best. You know what? It's possibly the best song referencing an athlete in history of music.
Wow.
I'm putting it there.
All right.
D Rose. D Rose.
I like it.
Lyrical genius.
Maddie?
It's my personal favorite segment. I've been begging for it forever. Needed more Babytron on the pod. And Drake, I don't even think we have a Drake lyric, but I'm going with Tron Stockton, See the
Oh.
Mailman. That's a give and go.
That is
A
amazing.
little throwback.
That's low-key a bar.
That is
It
amazing.
was really good.
That is great.
I couldn't pick just one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got a couple.
I got a couple more.
Alright.
See, I couldn't pick just one.
Round table.
Give me Lonzo Ball's entire discography.
Oof.
His rap career.
Oof.
BBBB.
Yeah. I think there's like one too many B's in there.
Never enough.
We need like custom big baller brand shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
LeVar.
Maybe like yellow ones,
For
banana.
sure.
LeVar. Hit us up.
Get some ZO2s.
Yeah.
Double
get some
O.
LeVar Ball,
get
we
some
love you,
ZO2s.
mate. Sponsor us.
To this day, I
Wasn't
promise
the
you.
worst shoe ever, and they say it ruined his career.
I think
No,
it did.
the
mate,
amount
honestly.
of big baller brand hoodies that I still see
For real,
to
in
this
high school,
day,
that was the hot.
it is crazy. The amount of big baller brand like not shoes, but the sweater, that hoodie with the black and white or the red and white big baller brand, bruh.
Yep.
What the heck, bro? Let's do one more through the round table here.
All right, so some advanced humor right here by Mr. Kanye West
Okay.
in 30 hours. I'm about to drive 90 miles like Matt Barnes just to whip a brother's ass.
Dude.
If you don't know what I'm talking about,
Well.
Google Matt Barnes and Derek Fisher.
Oh well, we done it again on the 10th episode of this season.
We got a profanity.
Bleep that, please.
It's never the hosts.
It's never us.
We're undefeated.
No, you're good. It's okay. It happened last year. The last month, the exact same. Like the 10th episode in, or 11 episodes, 10 or 11 episodes in, it happened.
This is the segment for it to happen.
Honestly, yeah.
We set this up so that this would happen.
We did.
Okay, Maher. hit us with it.
Any lyric talking about D Rose's bad knees.
Bro, what is your
This is the second week in a row.
Second week, bro. You came as him last week for
Yeah,
Halloween.
I did.
What's the obsession
I
here,
feel like he
bro?
grew up with a voodoo doll. D-Rose put pins in the knees.
You know what? I'll tell you what. I had a friend who was a Derrick Rose fan growing up, and I didn't like him.
I was a
But you
D-Rose.
call him a friend.
You call him a friend?
Well, he was a friend.
A little Bismarcky-esque.
He was a friend.
Was it because you like Derrick Rose that you decided not to like him anymore?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I was a D-Rose fan. I wore D-Rose's shoes when I played basketball.
Quick
There
question.
was a certain player he'd always compare D Rose to, but I forget what that player was. I want to say it was
LeBron.
maybe honestly because they did compete in that fight in the matchup in that what 2010 11
11.
11 right in each conference finals. But yeah, I think he was a big D Rose fan. Guy turned out to be an a-hole. So yeah, I'm slapping you with him, D Rose. He was your favorite player, mate. So
Is he going to be the
any
first
lyric to do with D Rose's bad knees?
MVP ever to not make the Hall of Fame?
Possibly, mate. Honestly, those injuries really, they didn't hinder his career because D Rose was on a trajectory that we can, possibly say was not arguably, he for sure was probably, in my view, the most athletic point guard I've ever seen in my life.
Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
I think Prime D Rose was there, mate. Honestly, Prime D Rose was absolutely ridiculous. He was fly through the gym. Hey, your man Rondo talked about him in an interview how tough he was guarding him.
100%.
Do you know what I mean? So I think Derrick Rose was on a trajectory where he could possibly have been a Hall of Famer. I just think right now, mate, it's just his injuries have stopped, and yeah, it's just too many blocks in his way to his Hall of Fame.
I want to say that just based off that MVP he gets in, I want to say
The youngest
because-
ever, right? The youngest ever MVP.
Yeah,
I think the NBA Hall of Fame is also, or the Basketball Hall of Fame
Yeah.
is also the easiest of all the
That's what
Hall
I
of
mean.
Fames to
Yeah.
get into. Like,
and it's
they
like
let everyone in.
and it's like I know like it might be a little bit foul to compare the two, but like you look at a guy like James Harden, who in terms of resume, yeah, maybe Harden has the more All NBA selections and All Star teams,
Right.
but they both just showed that one MVP with no other team success outside of that. And like you said, James Harden, the perennial playoff
All-star.
choker,
Oh.
you know,
All-Star as well. but
All-Star
yeah.
as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
you know. So it's like I want Derrick Rose to get in the Hall of Fame. As easy as it is to get in the
On
basketball Hall
nostalgia
of Fame,
purposes, for sure. On nostalgia, I want Derrick Rose there as
I
well.
want him in there too, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I think
Yeah.
he will be the first.
Yeah, I
Former
think so
league
too.
MVP.
Because I mean, the production cut off basically in like 2015.
Yeah.
After that,
I would say
he-
earlier, like 14.
Or I know he hit that one buzzer beater against the Cavs in the 2015 playoffs, but
Yeah.
other than that, I cannot think.
Well,
of
he had
him,
that
like-
one 50-point game when he was.
Yeah,
in
but we can't put
Minnesota.
someone in the Hall of Fame because he had a 50-point game. Jamal Crawford had a 51-point game at
Corey
age
Brewer
like
had a 50-point game too. You know what I mean?
Corey Brewer.
Mo Williams.
Yep.
Yeah.
A
Those
lot
are
of
mods.
players did.
All right, Maddie, hit us with another NBA lyric.
Yeah, if we ever get the opportunity to rename it the Pyramid, I think this bar has to be played on repeat. 31, he rolling Reggie sipping Miller Lite.
Oh, not
That is
a
unbelievable.
not a Reggie Miller bar. That's actually crazy.
I
Shout
know,
out
like-
Reggie, mate.
A
It's
Reggie
such
Miller
a crazy one.
Oh yeah, make them
Hmm.
choking out Spike Lee.
Checking on Spike
bar.
Lee.
Not actually, but
yeah, no.
signaling to Spike
Yes.
Lee that they're choking. My last one, I to me, this is the greatest NBA player made song that's ever been made is Champions by Ron Artest after
Oh
they won the
my
2010
God.
finals.
They say we warriors.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's actually it's
Hey,
low key
no pun
good.
intended.
I thought for sure that was going to be White Iverson.
No, but I'm talking about made by an NBA player.
Oh.
Yeah. NBA player made song.
Yeah.
Even though the Celtics lost that finals to the Lakers,
Yeah.
I was like, this is a good song.
Wasn't that in the 2K, like 2K?
2K, I think it's like 2K10 or 2K11,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
mixtape. You know, it's a good song.
I liked it, mate. Shout out
pretty
Ron
good song.
Artest.
You know, there's plenty of things to look forward to this upcoming season. There's so, like you said, plenty of basketball left to play. There's 82
Yes.
games with an additional couple games into the in-season tournament. We'll check back in a couple weeks, see where everything's at. Will the Warriors all of a sudden be a lottery team? I don't know.
No.
Will the Memphis Grizzlies all of a sudden be at the top of the West? I
Who
don't
knows?
know.
Who knows,
right?
mate? Who
you know what I
knows?
mean? Thank you guys so much for joining us for the season 2, episode 10 of Teed Up. Thank you to our editor and producer, Aiden Swanepoel, and our multimedia editor, Al Nicklin. If you want to stay up to date on the latest Long Beach State sports, check out our website, daily49er.com, and follow us on socials at daily49er. It's hoop season here at the beach, so go support your men's basketball and women's basketball starting up pretty soon. And we'll catch y'all on the next one. Stay safe.